Hello, Doctor Who fans and collectors of all kind. I'm here to present my first ever review, and in doing so, I am presenting the 10th Doctor Series 4 Sonic Screwdriver by Rubbertoe Replicas. Let's see my certificate of authenticity. Mine is 102 of 500. I'm pretty sure their run had just finished. I'm not too sure if they're starting another run of another variant of these just yet. But it also came with this letter, from Nick Rubbertoe himself. If you could pause the video if you really want to read all this. Get this out of the way. There we go, Nick Rubbertoe himself. So, here we have it, the 10th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. I mean, what is there to say, really? I mean, other than, just look at this. I'm wearing gloves because, I really don't want to really leave any fingerprints on the aluminum or even really touch it with my sweaty bare hands. The attention to detail on this, from the crackle paint, on the body to even on the slider, and then even these screws that I never really noticed on the back of the body until I really started researching the Sonics. Then we have the black pommel cap. We have the teeth. I know some people don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but some people call these the teeth because of the way they close down on top of each other. There's the ball bearing right there. The shaft with the yellow wire running through it. I know in the first couple series it was like a black and red wire. To these struts right there. I mean look at that. And of course you have the emitter right there. And just overall, just a work of art, really. Moving on to the packaging. And this is the packaging for the Sonic itself. Again, we have 10th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver Series 4 variant with the classic Doctor Who logo, which I love that they use that instead of the, the 2005 variant. Plastic window for when you want to display your Sonic. I like to display it this way so you can see its entire profile in a way. You have some Gallifreyan symbols right there on the top. And this sponge material, which you can see it's to keep the emitter clean and safe when you're putting it in this. So that's the packaging. Also, we have this pretty neat display stand. Just quite heavy, actually. Again, we have the classic Doctor Who logo with 10th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver by Rubbertoe Replicas. Now, I didn't really understand what this was supposed to represent until I really looked at it. So I'm guessing it's supposed to be the TARDIS center console, and this is, because I know in the show, at least in one episode, he plugs it into the console and it charges it, So I guess it fits the aesthetic of it all. Duh. In terms of electronics, now I believe on the website it opted for either having no sound, but what's a Sonic Screwdriver without sound, really? I know in the show during production they add the sound in later, but really, why not pay for the sound, It's just one sound effect. You don't get multiple like you do on the character options sound chip. but I'm totally okay with that. Just like in the show, you could activate it while you're sliding it. And it gets louder too. And then it gets quieter. I mean, what else could I say about this, really? I mean, it's a fairly basic prop. You know, I mean, but other than just being a prop, I really wouldn't recommend any cosplayer or perfectionist cosplayer carry this around on a convention floor, or even just carrying it in their hands, you know, just doing that every day. Because for people who have owned replicas of this Sonic, or even something vaguely similar like the 10th Doctor Universal Remote, which at the time I thought was as close as you could get to the actual replica, those things wear down over time in terms of the aluminum, the body. You know, you start to hear a rattle, and then over time, you know, I know some people like to toss it and then catch it like the 10th Doctor tends to do in the show. But, you know, all that it just isn't a good thing for something this delicate. You know, this thing is delicate, even though, you know, it's resin and aluminum. But, you know, over time, you know, you're definitely gonna wear something down. So this is strictly a display piece, and that's the only thing I could recommend for diehard Doctor Who fans. So if you like this video, well, my first video actually, and if you would like to give me feedback on what I could improve, or, you know, just in general what you think of the video, please feel free to leave a comment. And I have another Doctor Who item that I would like to review for you on the next video. Like and subscribe, and wait for those updates, and thank you for your time.